Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Brawl. Small Worlds End. Vim Tanquilo versus Thaiph. And Vim gonna, okay. All right, there we go with the split. But it wasn't on frame 1.
That's true.
It wasn't on frame 1.
And so this is something I'm excited for, because while watching EU kind of in the back with some of the other commentators, I was like, why is no one playing Cassidy, bro? We're watching people swap to Nyx to get these blasters, right? We've even seen some Diana to get these blasters. We've seen people swap to Taros because how much the hammer hits, right? But what I do know that is a pain for everyone is this down air that we keep seeing, that the Chocolate players keep doing onto the stage to kind of keep them bounced up at that 45-degree angle. Who has a perfect sig for dealing with that 45-degree angle?
I think Cassidy does.
Right? So it's like, I'm glad that we're seeing Cassidy represented here, because she's definitely one of the strongest legends in the game right now, especially 9 Dex Cassidy. She has like 4-hit true combos on hammer. But right now, we're not seeing any of that, because Vim, the best to ever do it with this character, is making Thaiph look foolish. So, come on, Thaiph, lock in. Lock in, Thaiph.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that side sig on her hammer is the most powerful signature in the game.
Listen. Oh, wait. DUI recovery. Cool, let's go. And Thaiph's back in it. Thaiph's back in it.
But he took a lot of damage on that stock. He let Vim Tanquilo get a couple shots in there that maybe he didn't want to. Oh. Okay, Vim fighting with the...
confused.
I know. Oh, no, no, man. We get excited. Okay.
Oh, okay, drops out.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
The side sig may have got it done, but...
Gets caught.
Yeah, Vim Tanquilo with a double recovery. Gonna go ahead and get the stock. Thaiph on his final one at game number 1, and we're only 2 minutes in, and Vim Tanquilo is cruising.
Yeah, no, that's a great way to put it here. I mean, Vim definitely showing why he's one of the best, if not the best to ever do it with this legend, chopping through these stocks of Thaiph almost with a turnaround. That Cassidy strength just isn't enough there to get the KO off the top, but I mean, still good damage nonetheless, and these blasters are kind of answering back here almost in a big way, but it might be a little too late. Vim is just trying to tack on a little bit of extra damage. Thaiph kind of camping the side here, but I don't know if it's going to work.
No, he's going to swap over to hammer. Ooh, neutral sig in the wrong direction. Caught it that time, though. More. That's big damage. Big damage every time he can go. There it is. There we go.
You see that down there? Press that button.
Look, Flambeau has been telling you guys all day long, and finally we're seeing it. You're a.
Did you see how high up that last one hit too? Like, boing.
I did. There it is.
They said, let me true combo into it. I said, go ahead.
When are you gonna start your coaching service, bro?
When I'm not 2200. when I'm better than that, maybe. I only have theories, man. I
got theories. They work out every now and then, though.
Every now and then. Yeah, look at Thaiph go.
Look at him go. Look, he's looking for that stomp, neutral sig again. Oh, no, stomp's there.
He basically brought this back now.
Oh, yeah. But he is very deep. That's not going to knock out, though. They are split. That one will, though. Small World's in a little shorter map than what we've been seeing the players play on today. Knocking out a little earlier. And game number 1 going to Vim Tanquilo, although it started out really, really rough for Thaiph, and he did a really good job bringing back. And we're taking a look at the map selection, and Small World's End is so gone. It's not. It was quick. We're gonna go.
A Terminus.
What?
Okay. Oh man.
What?
All right. Well, let's see. You know, I don't know if I love Terminus for Thaiph, but he is rocking that Cassidy, which means he also does have the affordance in that hammer down air as a reversal tool. So he could be getting some stocks in like white. You know, if he plays it right, you know, he might be able to hold on. He could finesse.
Not in white, bro.
I mean, listen, if Vim Tanquilo is trying to chase him all the way up there in white, then he could get KO'd in white.
Yeah,
that's the way it goes.
You're right.
But look at that. Ooh, yeah, hit him with that 3-piece. Yes. You know what? I can slay the clown.
Okay. Seeing Vim Tanquilo. See, I'm very interested to see how Vim decides to use these soft platforms.
Oh, movement diff right now, though. I gotta say, Vim Tanquilo is smoothing on.
I love the music on this map so much.
Me too. Look at that, you know, Thaiph trying to slow things down here. Vim, you know, throwing out less moves, but you're going to get punished in a big way. Oh, he goes for the falling nair. If he had gone for a falling side air in the other direction, it might have been a juicy punish. But there's that N6 that don't jump.
Don't jump, exactly. And if
press it again, yeah. Let him low.
Vim called him out on that one, though.
And that's fine, you know, because, like, that doesn't mean he's going to stop representing it. Yeah, you're a Cassidy player. You press that button, bro. It don't matter. I mean, you get sauced up like that. Like, I don't know what to tell you, though. Like, you got hit by the weapon throw into the uppercut. Like, kind of tough. But I promise you, he was cooking right before them. But Vim Tanquilo is just that good. Like, you have to give it up. Like, he puts on a lot of pressure, and then you have a hard time responding. But hits him with the yeehaw, brings things right back. That's what I'm talking about.
Get it done for sure.
Oh, come on, where's he's got bullseye on the hammer.
Whip it throw up, unarmed, and just continuing to put the pressure. Okay, split it on frame one, but Thaiph right there in his face with the hammer. Thaiph's finding some good success on the hammer this game. Ooh, nice. Grab pound. Wait, he has, oh, okay, he did have some options. I thought that might have had a little bit of force, but Vim was still in yellow. Had a little bit of, yeah, baby, use those soft platforms.
He was almost cooking there. Could have gone for an insig there, probably true, or even a recovery, but it looked like he was even surprised that he got it. Hold on, Thaiph really trying to answer back here. Stomps here. Keep it simple. You saw that? Oh, didn't line up the weapon throw. We saw the early dodge from Vim Tanquilo. If Thaiph was a little bit more patient on lining up that weapon throw, that should have been the stock, I think. But
Vim was skipping over that D-light. That one's going to hit the recovery's going to go ahead and finish it off. And Thaiph has the first lead for the first time in this set.
I'm so happy South America picked Cassidy, bro. I've been waiting for this on God's. But we'll see if it works, though. You know, he still hasn't even gotten a game. Vim Tanquilo's coming back here, has an air recovery. Boom, boom, you're gone. The stock dissipated, just like that.
But it's still doable. He still has the advantage. He's gonna fight it in an arm. Let's go. Okay, weapon drop, weapon drop fell. Thaiph has those blasters, whiffing on the dare again. But Vim's wrapping him up.
One jump. Oh, but he's chilling. Okay, cool. Just let them fall right back down. I thought Vim was gonna be a little bit more hot pursuit, but hey, Thaiph, he's saying I just gotta land a couple side lights, some side airs.
He needs that hammer back, is what he needs.
Nair punish. Ooh, tries to go for two. That's kind of greedy, bro. You know what weapon that is? All right,
he needs that hammer back for sure. For that.
You had the down light, brother.
Okay, there it is. Immediately swapping over to it. What is Vim gonna do? Oh, he caught him.
End light hit is insane.
Yeah, that is. It caught really high, bro.
I'll give it up.
Okay, missing on the nair, but Vim are right underneath him with the whiff of zone. We're coming back down to neutral. Caught him in the neutral stick, and that's enough. Thaiph gets game number 2.
On its own, everybody needs to be playing Cassidy. I mean, things are going to change in a couple days, but even then, like, Cassidy, like, yeah, I think that's even a better situation for Cassidy, because Cassidy, I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming she's not getting touched very much. Hammer's probably going to still be extremely strong. Everybody's loving blasters right now.
I'm pretty sure the patch cutting is just only...
It's just chakram, right? I think it's just chakram. So, listen, you see that character?
Did you see that?
Imagine.
No, the neutral stick is working. I mean, you have pointed it out time and time again today about how that angle, that it covers.
It's just hard for so many weapons to touch, you know?
Right. Why are people not using this kit? And we're seeing Thaiph do a great job against, you know, what we've been saying, the best Priya player to be playing the weapon right now.
Yeah, I mean, even at the start of this game, Vim Tanquilo has been piecing up Thaiph, right? I mean, you know, shout out to Thaiph, got one game, but that's all you got right now. Vim Tanquilo, though, making this game 3 look like this Cassidy is a non-issue. Racking up so many hit after hit after hit. Thaiph really hasn't had a chance to play in the neutral game at all here, right? You know what I'm saying? I'll throw out these N6, but he comes down with a falling Sayer, you guessed wrong. You know, like, you gotta try to be some degree of reactionary with him, because if you're going for hard reads all the time, it's gonna be a really tough time for you. But there we go, a little bit of a punish here. Thaiph, though, is so far behind that, kind of nickeling and diming every single hit we get here.
I mean, a hammer after those recent buffs, it is, I mean, you do able to get some really good damage off those hammer light attacks. And, okay.
The ground pound.
Thaiph was able to bring a little bit of that back before he lost the stock, though. It was late in the stock before he was able to get anything going with that hammer. I mean, it's such a grounded weapon, and Vim was not letting his feet touch the ground. There was nothing he could do off of it, nothing he could get started. Thaiph running now, the unarmed dare, gonna come over. We got blasters back in hand, missing on the Sayer, and Vim is right there to punish it.
Oh,
brutally punish it.
Yeah, Thaiph not having a good time on this stage. Looks like D-Light recovery. It's not enough juice on it. Has to find another D-Light. And finding a D-Light is just so scary against a weapon like Chakram, where if you mess up, but it doesn't matter. He finds it. You know, you just gotta, hey, what is it? Don't miss. You know, you don't miss.
Don't miss.
Hey, it goes a long way. You know, pick your shots appropriately. But still has a lot of damage to make up for here. That N6 is going to bring him that much closer, bring the game closer to even.
Good start. Whiffing on that one, though, just a little too far away. I think he expected Vim to kind of drift over just a little bit. Reaching with the nair. Vim saw it coming. Great punish. Sending Thaiph back over the air. Another recovery. Thaiph cannot land. Finally puts his feet back on the stage. But a down sig is going to send him right back to the right and out of here. Vim Tanquilo with the, about a half a stock lead.
Yeah, no, I mean, rough stuff for Thaiph. You know, definitely was starting to bring some of that damage back, but look at the way Vim Tanquilo is even starting this next stock here, right? You have a chance while Vem's unarmed to maybe get something back, and nope, just too hard. You said, I said don't miss. Well, that's the exact opposite that we saw Thaiph do there. Just couldn't seem to land a blow with those blasters. The movement from Vim Tanquilo was just a little bit too tricky, and now he's back into mincing him up yet again. He's like in the food processor, bro. He can't stop getting just shredded down, and I don't know if Thaiph can bring this back. I think this is going to be a game 3 going to Vim Tanquilo at this point. Look at this.
Yeah, he is. You know, you've used the word many times that, you know, Chakrams are suffocating.
Yes.
And Thaiph is being suffocated right here on Small World's End. That smaller ceiling gives Vim a great opportunity to work those aerials. And we see finally a fused dare going to go ahead and hit Thaiph right on the top of the head, and knock that top hat right off of Cassidy's dome. And up 2 games, or up a game.
Yeah,
2-1.
It's tough because, like, man, I think the blueprint is good though. You know, like I feel like Thaiph using this character, I think Cassidy can do it. You know, but even if we're talking about just like all-time, like head-to-head between these two / just even achievements, like Vim Tanquilo has more consistently placed higher than Thaiph by a considerable amount, right? So it's like, all right, you have the combination of going up against a player who, oh my God, Thaiph started off.
Okay, there we go. That's a good lead. See what he can do to expand it.
Yeah, you can do it. It's just, you know, you're fighting 2 things now. You're fighting the player and the character. But can he do it? I mean, starting off with that side air, we're on Mose Eisley now, so you know you're going to be surviving for a long while, but you know, you're Cassidy, so you can just hit harder than Vim Tanquilo is going to be able to do on this Priya. But Vim, he's just going to, you know, stick to the game plan. I'll carry you up, rack up this damage, juggle you a little bit, and then once it's time, I'll find my KO, surely.
Thaiph whiffing on back-to-back neutral sigs. Ooh, clash on that Nair. Thaip's going to send him over. Almost went down unarmed. It made Vim think about it just a little bit. Nothing on the soft platform. Throwing the signature out. Vim is going to easily stay out of the way of it. Okay, the Sayer's going to send him. Weapon throw goes out as well. Swap over to hammer, ground, pound, and Thaiph has a pretty good lead here.
All right. Trying to starve Vim. Vim has a sword here, which, I mean, great for Thaiph here. Doesn't want to deal with those Chakrams, so probably going to try to keep Vim on this for as long as he can. Vim going to get rid of the sword whenever he finds a moment, probably. We'll see. He's jumping around here. He's playing it out with the sword. I'm wondering if he's regretting it. A 4-hit string coming out here from Thaiph, and a retaliatory down air as well. And at this point, Vim has been lapped. Throws out that down sig, and it is going to be enough to secure the stock, though. And honestly, good timing, because it was starting to get towards the territory where the kind of lead that Thaiph was building seemed a bit insurmountable, but now Vim easing up a little bit. This is getting close. It is,
but Thaiph is putting on good damage. I mean, he's, with that hammer in hand especially, getting great damage off those light attacks. He's relying on the neutral sig just a little bit too much, and Vim has got it figured out, pretty much staying out of the way of it. Okay, what we're gonna do? Oh, he went. That was ambitious.
I thought we were gonna see a rare slide off Cassidy down sig moment, but does not happen.
Nice.
Punches his way down. We see an end sig. Yes, we do. Yes, sir. Keep it simple, right? I mean, you see how blindingly fast that move is, dashing up and throwing it out. Like, Vim's not gonna react to that, bro. It's too quick. It's too quick.
Okay, Vim on Chakrams. Go ahead and get split and punish for it. Oh, there's that side sig we were talking about.
Jeez, wow, just look at that one interaction, and look, Vim's already in the orange. That's the power of high dex Cassidy. And this is funny, too, because, I mean, geez, like, 2 exchanges, really, for Thaiph, I think.
It really was all that brought it back, was those 2 interactions. Vim, though, with the side sig, are going to take him all the way over. Can he find a way back to stage? He does with the scoop, sends Vim all the way up. Vim is going to go ahead and dodge his way through the Nair, come up and finish it up with a Gravity Cancel D-Light in. Actually, no, it wasn't. It's Gravity Cancel D-Light into,
oh, recovery?
Yeah.
There you go. But just like that, I mean, you're coming down to the final moments here. Vim can make this comeback happen. Thaiph is getting a little impatient. You see him go for the unarmed down sig, but now has a hammer in hand, can start threatening that end sig. And goes for it there. Vim understands it, but Thaiph, he just has a 50-50 here. You side sig or you end sig. Just guess right one time, game's over. You can also just play the patient game, wait for a whiff, go for a stomp to the Sayer. Really just anything at this point. The end light in the corner, not quite enough. Just the one move with not enough juice on it, but I'm sure another one in the corner will be more than enough. Maybe not even in the corner. Going for down airs now, saying, I just need to hit you one more time.
With anything.
But if he gets too antsy, Thaiph will let it slip away here. You can see Vim trying to pick it up, but there's a down air out of hit stun. Thaiph understands the assignment and forces the game number 5.
So this is kind of an interesting thing. You know, we came in to top 8, and we had a Priya in each game. And we are looking at a situation where it could be both of the Priya players being sent down to elimination side of this top 8 before we even really get going here.
Yeah, no, which, hey, I'm here for it. You know, I'm here for it. I love Vim Tanquilo, but I also think there's something to be said about the solutions that people are able to create for developing problems. Because, you know, I kind of had a conversation about this with Taza a little bit earlier, where it's like, I mean, oh my gosh, to start off this game, right? There are just situations where people don't really want to learn the counterplay to something that's new. And obviously, if it's strong or overtuned, it's strong or overtuned, sure. But at the end of the day, you're still going to have to learn, like, it's going to be a weapon that's strong in particular scenarios, and you're going to have to learn those, right, and figure out what your counterplay is. And I think, you know, South America doing a great job of kind of showing what their solutions have been to this.
I mean, I get it. New things are scary. Change is scary. I get it.
Yeah, no, you don't, you know, you've been going to the same place for lunch for the past 5 years. When the sandwich shop disappears, I also would be kind of like, well, where do I go for lunch now?
Right.
You know, but then you open up the Uber Eats app or something, and you figure it out. You go to the supermarket, you make dinner.
Ooh,
right?
Nice down sick from Vim Tanquilo. Weapon throw out on the, oh, he wants it unarmed, and he got it. All right, Vim, first to strike, going to go ahead and get the first stock against Thaiph here. Unarmed recovery from Thaiph is not going to be enough to get the job done. The Sayer is going to land, and Vim could not get much of a follow-up after that. Thaiph, though, going to get punished on the ground to cancel D-Light, taking it all the way up to the top, but not going to be enough for the knockout.
And you can see Thaiph really wants to stock here, wants a hammer. I think he wants to start threatening those N-Sigs. And going to have a chance here, maybe a side sig even. But, you know, good dodge timings are, I thought, going to be enough to save Vim Tanquilo, but it looks like Thaiph is able to strike back. Has a pretty hefty damage deficit here, but we've already seen some of the conversions that Thaiph can get, especially in the white onto Vim Tanquilo, that end up being kind of true high-dex conversions. So we'll see if maybe we'll get one of those here. But Thaiph, I mean, straight hit. Oh, misses that N-Sig, and that was an opportunity to get a huge punish on a grounded attack from Vim. So going to have to go ahead back to fishing to see when that opening is going to present itself. If you're Vim, though, you're just trying to swing with this recovery. Oh, the turnaround and the downer is going to be, I told you, Slow-Mo. I told you that you can use your stock in white if you get too antsy playing with the hammer near the top of the KO box. I told you, and now Vim has paid the ultimate price for it.
Ouch.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh, he clutched the ground pound here.
He's shook.
Oh, he gets the second recovery, and that's going to be game. And Thaiph clutches it 3-2 against Vim Tanquilo, showing that the hammer counterplay is real and legitimate. And y'all been sleeping. Cassidy is the truth.
You know, I mean, I hate to put it so bluntly, but, you know, we've sat and we've listened to every region just complain about Priya, and it's impossible, and there's